Hello, my Mahjong friends. Welcome to Mah Jongg Class Clinic. In this clinic, we're reviewing the basics, tips, and strategies all about Mahjong as we play on ilovemahj. In this tutorial, we're learning and discussing all about the 2025 card and the categories and how to switch hands. This video is about quints and preparing your hand to be switchable. I'm so glad you're here. Type in the comments any questions you have and I'll be sure to answer. Type in the comments any topics you wish to learn more about or have a strategy or a tip. As we play on ilovemahj, be sure to comment on my gameplay, what you would have done different or what you agree, and I love hearing from you and engaging in conversation. Before we get started, please subscribe, hit the subscribe button. It shows how much you love and support the Mah Jongg Class channel. Thank you for all your love and support of the channel and watching these videos weekly. It's on every Tuesday at 6:30, a new video is posted. Please don't forget to give me thumbs up to indicate your approval or enthusiasm of these Mah Jongg Class videos. Share with fellow Mahjong friends and tell them all about Mah Jongg Class YouTube. Thank you for always engaging by dropping a comment. I love hearing from you. You can also share a thanks of appreciation for all the content I share by clicking on the thanks button. Please be sure to email me for anything you wish to discuss about Mahjong, whether it be a new topic, a question, or maybe just to say hi. I love hearing from you. It means the world to me that you show up each week and give me so much love and support for the Mah Jongg Class channel. It helps this channel grow by letting YouTube know how much you enjoy it. I love creating tutorials for you and educating you all about Mahjong for free. Thank you. Oh My Mahjong has been generous enough to give us a discount code of Mah Class. Use the code Mah Class to get 10% off. Oh My Mahjong has dozens of mats to dress up your table or assist you in the core Mahjong rules. They have beautiful layered tiles. I love looking at all the beautiful colors, and you could pick your favorite colors. You can shop storage items, accessories, and entertainment items. Featured today is Oh My Mahjong mesh hats with some beautiful colors. Perfect for your pickleball game or your Mahjong game or the beach or to meet a Mahjong friend. Wear it to the store and I'm sure somebody will say, "Oh, you play Mahjong?" And you'll meet someone you've never had in your life before. Head to Oh My Mahjong for size and descriptions of each hat and be sure it fits your needs. Pick out your favorite color. While you're there at checkout, please let them know I sent you by using the code MAHJClass, MAHJCLASS, to get your 10% off at checkout. Enjoy shopping and wearing your Oh My Mahj hat. Let's get on with our topic. Over the last 3 weeks, we've talked about topics within switchable hands. Week 1, we talked about reasons you would need to switch hands and the category 2025. Week 2, we talked about skills needed to be able to switch hands and the category 2468. Week 3, we talked about how to practice learning switchable hands. And we talked about the category any like numbers and their switchable hands. This week, week 4, we're talking about prepare your hand to be a switchable hand and the quints. Check out all the videos for the past 3 weeks by looking in the description below for the links and you can click on them. This week's topic is quints. How do we prepare our hand to be able to switch? So sometimes you kind of get stuck, as we've talked before about switching hands. The first thing we want to do is hold on to those power tiles, and in my opinion, power tiles are those tiles that will enable you to switch hands. Some key components are probably flowers and dragons, so you want to hold on to them until you've come into your hand. They're in most categories, so hold on to them and you can be able to switch your hand. Number 2, identify switchable tiles. Look for those tiles that work well together to create powerful combinations. What tiles might work well in your category, and hold on to them. Remember, you're collecting for the whole category. You're not even picking a hand yet. This way, when you get more of a tile, you can have a hand in mind, and then you say, oh look, I got all these tiles for this other hand. So holding on to tiles within the category helps you to be able to switch hands better. You also want to prioritize your discards. So you might have 4 or 5 discards. Hopefully you only have 2 or 3, but you might have a bunch of discards that you think you're not going to use. Develop a discard pile and prioritize the tiles according to ones that you will never need. So that would be the first grouping, and then maybe tiles, and then maybe some strong ones that maybe we could switch. Remember, keep the ones that are in the category. This way you can discard your never wanted tiles pretty quick. A lot of people like to hold on to wins. They are not in all the categories. It's only in 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, Wind and Dragons, and Singles and Pairs. Experiment. Don't be afraid to try to adapt your hand to a different combination and try strategies to find what works best for you. People often say, oh, only play 2, 4, 6, 8 consecutive run and 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. I say focus on the tiles you receive and play all of the categories that work best with the tiles you have. Don't discriminate. Don't forget to play quints or singles and pairs or those concealed hands. Those are great hands to try, but please be mindful of those concealed hands, because remember, you can't call for any exposure. And finally, cause disruption. This is probably my best strategy I could give you during play that I often use for defense. Consider causing disruption to your opponent. So sometimes your opponent has groupings up and you know they need that flower, or they need a 7 bam, and you have it in your hand. I try to cause disruption, obviously by not discarding them, but then I'm stuck because I'm not going to win, right? So I decide to use those tiles within my hand and try to figure out how can I make them work. When you're causing disruption to the other player, it's a win for you because you're not going to give them Mahjong by discarding that flower or that 7 bam or whatever they might need. Try working it within your hand so that you get to use it yourself. Please be sure to prepare your hand to be able to switch hands with these 5 suggestions I have shared with you. I hope you find them helpful. Now let's move on to the category quints. As I've mentioned, we talked in the last 3 weeks about the category 2025, 2, 4, 6, 8, and any like numbers. This week we're going to talk about the quints category. I'm going to break it down by line and let you know switchable hands. Being able to switch from a quints category to another hand is helpful if you don't get enough jokers. Let's go and practice switching hands from quints to other categories. We'll use real tiles as I explain how to switch hands. Let's take a look at the quints category. Let's take a look at the quints hand and see what the switchable hand is. I always like starting out on a quint hand. It's fun and challenging yourself, especially if you have a lot of jokers. If for some reason you aren't able to make the quint hand, there's a couple switchable hands for line number 1. I think the easiest one to switch to is line number 3, second half and consecutive run. It would just be a matter of switching around the jokers. So you need 3 5s, 4 6s, and 5 7s. In hand number 3 in consecutive run, you need 4 flowers, a pair, a Kong of 5s, a pair of 6s, and a Kong of 7s. I did not pull any new tiles, I just moved the jokers around. So that's showing you that when you think about it, if you were going to switch from consecutive run to a quint, you'd want to do that because you're getting a higher value for that hand. So that's an easy switchable hand. The other hand that you could possibly switch to, again, it might be moving around the jokers a little bit, but it's a little more difficult, is consecutive run line number 4. Let's see what that looks like. So we're back to quint line number 1, and we're using 5, 6, 7. You could go to line number 4, and you need 3 flowers, so you could use one of your jokers for one of the flowers, and then you have to have 6, 7. Obviously, you can't have 3 5s, but maybe you pulled a 4 and a 3. So you can have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is moving from quint line number 1 to consecutive run to make it easier on yourself. Obviously, the hard part of this hand is that chow, but I honestly think chows are not that difficult to get, so you can give that a try. Now, line number 2 in quint. I'm not sure there's a good switchable hand for that because you're kind of crossing consecutive run and wins, and this year there's no wins in consecutive run. So it's a little difficult to switch over hands. But if I was playing line number 2, I would definitely hold on to all the wins that I was getting, and then maybe a little bit of a run if you could. There's singles and pairs hand, line number 1, kind of a little bit stretching it goes together. So I'm not even going to look at line number 2 in quint. Sometimes there's just hands you can't switch, but maybe you can do singles and pairs. But again, you're going from concealed, you're going from a quint hand to a concealed. Maybe not so easy. Let's look at line number 3 in quint. If you're starting in any like numbers, line number 1, we kind of already talked about this last week. You can go to quint line number 3. Or if you're in quint number 3, you can go to any like numbers line number 1. Let's take a look at what that looks like. If you're lucky enough to get a whole lot of jokers, play that like numbers hand in quints line number 3 with all 5s. You do need a minimum of 2 jokers. You can easily switch, if you're having trouble with that quint hand, to line number 1 in any like numbers. And so maybe you pull some more 5s. That's the key here. You need to get a pair of 5s. You have a pair of 5s here. And if you weren't getting jokers, you could play this hand without jokers. You need the matching dragons, which is the red and the green, in order to complete this hand. So I went from quint line number 3 to any like numbers line number 1. Give quints a shot, and you can always move to a different category. It's not as easy to move from quint to another category. Sometimes it's easier to move from a category to quint when you pull jokers. Consider quints. Don't give up on it. Give it a try. I know people say don't play there, but I like quints. I think it's fun and challenging, and sometimes you just want to challenge yourself. Sometimes you play the same hands all the time. Give yourself a challenge and try a quint hand. I am sure after looking at the quints category, you'll find that it's easy to switch to some other categories, and you'll find it helpful to review this video multiple times so that you can get comfortable switching hands from the quints category. So be flexible and observant, and keep your options open, and be willing to switch and adapt to another hand based on the discards and exposures and what you receive when you pick from the wall. It's often, again, easier to stay in the same category, but as I showed you in quints, you can switch to others. Keep your possibilities open, and I'm sure your games will improve as you play Mahjong. Let's head on over to ilovemahj and practice, seeing if maybe we can go for a quint hand and switch to one of the other hands if it doesn't work out. Before we get started, please consider becoming a channel member. Take your love of Mahjong to the next level and join Mah Jongg Class channel. While all the content is free, you can decide to support the Mah Jongg Class channel. There are 3 levels to choose from. Just go on the main page and click join, and you can read all about them. Thank you for your continuous support. as I have mentioned, by subscribing, giving thumbs up to the videos you enjoy, sharing videos with friends, and commenting. Now you can become a channel member for a small monetary donation. Please consider becoming a channel member of Mah Jongg Class, and I appreciate it. Thank you again, and thank you for all those who have become channel members. It's great to see all of you and your love of Mahjong. While on the home screen, you can also search videos on topics that you enjoy. Click on the magnifying glass. It's a little magnifying glass, and you can put in your topic of choice and search. If you don't find it, please email me or put in the comments under a video, and I'll be sure to create the topic you're looking for. I'm always looking for new topics. Now let's go on. ilovemahj. ilovemahj has been generous enough to give us the code CB at registration. When you register, you can get 21-day trial free. Use the code CB at registration to let them know I sent you, and you get an extra week free. Normally they only give you 2 weeks for free. You can get 3 weeks for free if you use the code CB at registration. Please put in the comments what you have done different as we play on ilovemahj. I love hearing from you. I love to learn and grow as well, and to become a better Mahjong player. Don't forget to add that code CB at registration. Now let's go on to ilovemahj. On ilovemahj, we're going to play Game Lunch, Play with Bots, Official Game, and Advanced.
First Charleston.
We're going to sort by suit. We're going to look for our pairs. We have 5, 7, perfect. We have 2s. We can play 20, 25, or we can play odds as quickly as what I see. We can straddle and get rid of the 4, the 8, and I'm going to go with this 7. So right now I'm looking at 20, 25 or 5, 7, 7, 9. I got, oh, let's take the 7 back. Sorry, messed that one up. 5, 7, 7, 9. And maybe we'll get rid of, I was actually thinking the closed hand, but we don't have any flowers. Maybe we'll just get rid of one of these. Actually, let's keep upper numbers. Let's get rid of the 3. We picked a 6 we don't need. There is a 20-25 hand in Winds and Dragons that we could maybe try. I'm not going to work on that right now. I'm just going to keep going. I think we're going to end up playing odds. 2, oh, another wind. Maybe we should keep the winds. I'm going to get rid of this 7. A 1, a 9, and green. Maybe we should give up on the 2s. Let's do that.
Charleston.
The 1, a 2. This is making me nervous. I really do want to do 20-25 with the winds. I guess we'll get rid of this 9. And the green. A 1, a 3, and a red. A 7. Oh, we got the west. 5, 7, 7, 9. If I get rid of this, then I'm giving up on 20-25. Rid of the white.
Courtesy pass.
We got another west. Let's continue. And I'm going to do 3. And get rid of 20-25. I like news with 5, 7, 7, 9. Oh, I got news. So let's put it in news order. And then we don't need this 2 or this 5. And I'm going to prioritize my discards. Get rid of this 2 bam.
2 bam. Flower. 3 dot. 8 bam.
Not calling for anything until my hand develops a little more.
So 3 dot. 9 bam.
Oh, look at all of my jokers.
7 crack.
I'm not going to call it yet. That's the first 7 crack.
1 dot.
Right now I'm looking at line number 7 in 13579.
3 bam.
And I need a pair of 9s, so I can't use that here.
5 bam. 4 dot. So 4 crack. 3 bam. 1
So I
bam.
have 5, 7, 7, 9. I have all my 7s. I have the 5, 7. I just need a pair of 9s for the win. Isn't that lovely? That was quick.
2 bam. 8 crack. 1 dot.
I need a 9
5
crack.
crack. East. 9 crack.
There it is. That was a quick Mahjong.
Mah Jongg.
Sweet. Line number 7. Of course, those 2 jokers helped, and I started off with a pair of 5s and a pair of 7s, and I realized the wins were being passed around, so I kept them to get news. So let's look at Kurt. He was playing 2025, line number 3, which is 2025, a pung of 2s with matching 5s and opposite dragon. He had a long way to go. We had Annie playing 2, 4, 6, 8, a pung of flowers, a pair of 2s, a pair of 4s, a pung of 6s, and a kong of 8. No 8s. Amstead was playing consecutive run, line number 2, 6, 7, 8, 9 in 2 different suits, pung, kong, and he had a long way to go. He's missing all his 9s. Excellent for us. On to our next game.
First Charleston.
Sort by suit. Oh, look at all the 1s. I see that right away. So let's keep the low numbers. Let's get rid. There's also, I just remembered, there's 1 in 9, line number 8 in 13579, which has 3, 5, 7 in the middle. Or there's also flowers, 1 plus 9 is 10. We have all these 1s. Let's get rid of the 4, the 6, and the 4. Oh, maybe we're playing an odds hand. Look at that. And 3s. What are we doing with those 3s? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright, maybe I'm getting rid of all the upper numbers. I like 1 and 3. South, 7, 6. Let's continue.
Second Charleston.
8, south, and 4. Nine, 8, and 9. 7, 7, a 2. Let's get rid of the 5.
Courtesy pass.
Maybe I should have kept the 4. We have 3 to get rid of.
So 6 dot. So
I'm not really sure where I'm going yet with this. I need a 4 dot maybe. Or we can play like a run with 1s. I'm not sure. Let's see how it pans out. Wasn't a good Charleston to give me a strong hand.
1 dot.
Not calling for anything yet.
South. Red.
Prioritize your discards.
7 crack. 8 crack. 8 crack. North.
Hold on to the flowers and the dragons.
5 bam. 7 dot. 8 bam. 7 crack. 5 bam.
1, I'm going to keep that. Maybe we'll play
7
1s.
crack. East. 9 dot. West. Green.
We have 1,
9
2,
bam.
3.
6 bam. East. 6 crack. 1 dot. 3 dot.
Can't call because I don't know what I'm playing.
Red.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's line number 4, which is 3 flowers, a run, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5. I don't think we're gonna play that. There's line number 7, which is a run of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, with the pair matching. There's the closed hand, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, let's get rid of the 5.
Dot. 8 dot.
Still not sure.
7 bam.
Just keeping low
Call.
numbers.
6 dot. 6 crack.
We can play 1, 1, 2, 3.
7 dot. 4 dot. 9 crack.
Don't
2
forget
bam.
Joker Exchange. Keep that in
Call.
mind.
9 bam. 7 crack. 4 crack.
We have no jokers.
South. 2 dot. 9 crack. 4 dot.
We have 1. I think I'm gonna get, maybe I'll just do 1, 2, 3. Let's
3
get a
bam.
3.
Call. 9 bam.
Oh geez, good thing we got rid of that.
West.
A north.
North. 9 bam. 8 bam. 3 crack.
6 dot.
6 dot. 3 crack. 1 crack.
We can't call it unless we just play ones. We have the matching dragon here, but we don't have that. We're gonna have to let it go.
South. East. 5 dot. 1 bam.
I'm gonna call for the Kong. I think I'm gonna play 1, 2, 3.
Call.
Let's get rid of the green.
Green. Joker swap. 9 dot. Mah Jongg.
Oh, that was quick. I was thinking of 1, 2, 3, line number 3. I know I was missing a lot of flowers, but that doesn't mean that they weren't in the walls. But congratulations to Kurt. He played 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, line number 5, 3 flowers, 1, 3, 5, and then 7, 9. This just really didn't come together for us. I don't think the Charleston helped a little, but not enough for me to solidify what hand I was playing. Annie was playing consecutive run, line number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hampton was playing 2025, line number 1, 4 flowers, 2025 with 2s. Remember, it doesn't have to be 2s, it could be 5s. Nice, on to the next game.
First Charleston.
Sort by suit. Wow, we just have wins. And nothing, nothing, nothing. 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6. Now remember 6 is the most popular, so I'm not sure I want to do that, but I could just keep 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Let's get rid of these 8s and 9s, upper numbers. Oh, West, maybe we're just playing a win hand. 3, 4, 5, 6, there's the wins. Let's get rid of 7, and a 2, and a 2. Another wind. Continue.
Second Charleston.
8, 5, up a new pair. We can try to collect 5s. 2, 7. Let's sort this. Getting a lot of wins. 4. Let's just collect 5s. 3, 6, 2.
Courtesy pass.
Another wind. I think we're just going to play a wind hand. Let's do 3 tiles. 6, 4, 6.
8 bam.
And we cut that 3, 4, 5 back.
9 bam.
Oh, I'm liking all the wins.
3 dot. 7 crack.
Could play the bottom hand concealed with a dragon.
6 dot. 7 bam. 4 dot. 7 bam.
It's 2 norths, 2 easts, 3 wests, 3 souths, and the dragon, any dragon.
North.
Can't call it yet.
East. 7 dot. 4 dot. 4 dot. 2 crack.
Pair of threes, no good.
3 crack. 6 bam. 6 bam. West. 7 crack. 9 crack. 2 crack. 8 bam.
See where this wins hands
3
goes.
crack. 3 bam. 6 dot. 1 dot.
Oh, nice. With the fives, it has to be north and south. We could play that with fives. Let's get rid of the red.
Red. Red. 1 dot. 4 bam. 9 crack. 9 dot. 9 bam. 6 dot. Red. 6 crack. 1 crack. So. 3 dot. 8 crack. 1 crack. Flower.
Same, waiting for the push tile to see which way we're gonna go. That's a west. That's the second west to go out. We can let it go.
3 dot. 1 bam. 3 bam. 5 crack.
I'm looking for another 5.
Call. Green.
Oh, now I know which way we're going. Optimize the joker
1
swap.
bam. Joker swap. Red. 1 bam. 8 bam. 1 dot.
Could play the bottom hand. North. 2 east, we'd be waiting for that. We can use this for our west. We don't have enough. Let's get rid of 5.
Dot. 3 dot. 7 dot. 8 dot. 1 bam. 3 crack. 5 bam. 7 bam. 3 bam. 7 bam. 6 crack. 4 bam.
Come on,
8
wins.
crack. 1 crack. 2 crack. 9 dot. 7 dot. North.
Okay, I'm gonna call for that, and I'm gonna make it a Kong. I think I'm gonna play the top hand,
Green. 2 dot.
because we can call for the east and we can
4
call
bam.
for the west.
8 crack. 6 bam. 9 bam. 7 crack. 7 crack. 5 crack. 6 bam. Green. 8 bam. 9
I don't
bam.
think it's happening. I wonder if we're gonna get to, oh, let's call for that. Pung.
Call. 1 crack. Joker swap. 4 crack. 5 bam.
Looking for a west.
8 dot. 4 crack. 4 dot. 8 dot.
Maybe we'll get a joker.
3 bam.
We got it. Line number 1 in Winds and Dragons.
Mah Jongg.
Sweet, 2 wins for us. Let's look at everybody else. Consecutive run, line number 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9's the pair, so they have to have 9s and 9s. Annie was playing 2025, line number 1, 4 flowers, 2025 with 5s and 5s. Oh, she was 1 away. Good for her. Amstead was playing 2, 4, 6, 8, line number 4, 4 flowers, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 1 suit with 2s and 2s. They don't have to be 2s and 2s. They could be 4s and 4s, 6s and 6s, or 8s and 8s. Nice. On to our last game.
First Charleston.
Sort by suit. We have 2s, and that's it. Maybe we can play a quint, 1 and 2 with souths. That'd be crazy. Let's keep all the even. Let's do a 3 instead. A 5, a 9. I wanted to do a quint, but I don't think that's happening. 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's give her the 1. Let's see with the east, 3, 7. 3 east. Ugh, all the winds now.
Second Charleston.
When you see that, maybe start collecting the wins. 7, 7. Do we need this 4? I don't think we need this 4. 7, 4. Let's break up these winds. A south. Well, I guess we're passing 2 souths.
Courtesy pass.
I want to keep my dragon. We have 3 to get rid of. 3, 7, 1.
So.
And nothing.
West. So. South.
Guess nobody's playing the 2025 hand.
9 crack. Call. 8 dot. 3 crack. Joker swap. Red.
Oh boy, this might be a fast game.
5 dot. 5 bam. 8 bam. 6 bam.
Not calling for anything, letting my hand develop.
East. 2 dot.
Hold on to flowers and dragons until you realize you don't need them.
7 dot. East. 4 dot. 1 dot. 1 dot.
Game goes quick because I'm just looking for 2, 4, 6, 8.
2 crack.
Can't call it right now.
7 crack.
I don't know what hand I'm
7
playing.
bam.
6 dot. Get rid of 3.
4 crack. 7 crack. 7 bam. 1 bam. 2 dot. 8 crack. 3 bam.
8 crack, huh?
7 dot. 2 dot. West. 4 bam.
A pair of 6s. We can play 2, 4, 6, 8 with 6s. Let's get rid of these 2s.
2 bam. 1 dot. 2 bam. West.
Ah, more 2
2
bams.
bam. Red.
Always happens, right?
South. 1 bam. 3 dot. Call. Green.
Oh, look at all that. Oh, I won 3
North.
dot.
Joker swap. North. East. 1 crack.
2, 4, 6, 8. So let's get rid of green.
South. 8 dot. 4 dot. Call. 1 bam.
4 dots over here. Ooh, 6s. Let's stay with 6s.
8 bam. 9 dot. 5 crack. 5 dot. 1 crack. 5 dot.
Need 3 dots.
5 crack. 1 crack. 5 bam. 7 crack. East. Flower.
Oh, nice.
2 bam. 5 bam. Red. 7 dot.
Huh.
8 bam.
Should have kept those
7
8s.
bam. So. 3 bam. Green. 3 crack.
Oh, this could be a wall
5
game.
crack. 8 dot. 3 crack. North. 1 dot. Joker swap. Mah Jongg.
Oh, bummer. I knew that was going to happen. He had all those jokers. That was crazy. Congratulations to Kurt. 2 flowers, 3, 6, 9, and 3 different suits. Line number 2. Good for him. Annie was playing, the same hand we were playing. We were in competition. 2, 4, 6, 8, line number 4. And even in the same suit, she was looking for the 4, which I would have thrown. Congratulations again to Kurt. And let's see, Amstead. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pairs of 9s, 9s, and 9s. He didn't have any of the other 9s. So let's look at the leaderboard. I won 2 games with 65 points. Kurt won 2. Annie, big 0, and Amstead 0. So we had a good game. I'm happy to have 2 wins. That's exciting. I'm always looking just for 1. I thank you for joining me. We did have a brief moment where we could have went for a quint, but we didn't have enough jokers. I was looking at line number 2 in quint to possibly go for a quint. Remember to keep those power tiles, which are flowers and dragons, for switchable hands. Those are power tiles for switchable hands. Now, power tiles in general are those that you have multiple of. Remember the key points for being able to switch to setting up your hand to have those tiles ready to switch hands. I hope you'll consider watching the other videos again to make sure you're getting yourself ready for switchable hands. Next week, we'll conquer consecutive run. We really touched on that a lot already, but we'll go through it line by line. I hope you'll join me next week at 6:30 on Tuesday evening. I'll see you then. Thanks again for being here. Drop in the comments what you liked about this video. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.